that you guys can subscribe to, and we'll do that up. We do our movies and stuff, our movie updates and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, Madonna. That's the latest thing. An update on Madonna, because remember we talked about in the last video, one of our other videos, we talked about how Madonna was rushed to the hospital, unresponsive.
Right.
She had some kind of bacterial infection or something. Everybody was like,
what that was?
I don't know what it was, but that's what they said.
Okay.
You know, you can only go by what they say. So with all these celebrities, we don't believe anything they say. We just go by what they tell us. So, but that was her thing. So she broke her silence and she finally talked about it. So it says, just looking at Us Magazine, Madonna breaks her silence after ICU stay for bacterial infection. I'm on the road to recovery. That's what she says.
Okay.
Madonna is speaking out for the first time since she was hospitalized for bacterial infection. Thank you for your positive energy, your prayers and words of healing and encouragement. The pop star 64 began in an Instagram. Wasn't she from a religious background?
She older than me.
Yeah, 64.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because you was listening to Madonna.
Yeah,
So
but
she's
I
older.
thought near my age. Not older than me.
No, like Michael Jackson and if you was listening to them when you was in high school and stuff, they got to be older than you.
No, not in high school.
When did you listen to Madonna? College?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
Okay.
she ain't that much older than you, but she a little bit older than you.
Yeah.
But I think she came from a religious background. Let us know, y'all. I think so. I think her father
or PK or something.
I can't remember, but it's something.
Is that why she's so rebellious?
Well, she did the Catholic Church, rebellious, that whole thing. But she said, thanks for your prayers and words of healing and encouragement. She said on an Instagram post, I have felt your love. I'm on the road to recovery and incredibly grateful for all the blessings in my life. Madonna went on to say that the first thing she thought about after waking up in the hospital, because remember, she was rushed non-responsive,
right,
was her children.
Oh.
She shares her daughter, Lourdes, who's 26, with Carlos Leon, and son, Rocco, with ex-husband, Guy Ritchie.
Okay.
Madonna is also the mother of adopted son, David, and daughter, Mercy. Weren't they from Africa?
She adopted some
17, and
too.
twins, Stella and Esther or something, 10.
Okay.
They from Africa, I think. She has some African kids. I know that.
Okay.
And a black son or something. Elsewhere in her statement, Madonna confirmed that her upcoming celebration tour, because I guess she postponed it, which was scheduled to begin in Vancouver July 15th, will now be postponed.
Okay.
So she has to recover. Whatever it was. See, these people... And I'm starting to understand, the older we are, more celebrities that we grew up with and stuff are going to pass away.
Yeah.
The longer we live.
But you know what? The sad thing about it is a lot of young ones are passing away.
I know.
Catching us off guard.
Yep, a lot of them.
Because we're all still waiting for Quincy Jones.
The rock stars is drugs and all of that. And then a lot of the rappers is violence, gang violence. But even
with drugs, there are some that are hit or miss. Like Ozzy.
Still alive.
Still shaking.
Yeah.
But still alive.
Keith Richards. They look like they're at death's door, but they all alive.
Yes.
She said, I did not want to disappoint anyone who bought tickets. I also didn't want to let down the people who worked tirelessly with me over the last few months to create my show. I hate to disappoint anyone. My focus now is my health and getting stronger. I wonder if some of that is all that stuff she got pumped in her. She has a BBL. She got all face kind of crap, all kind of stuff pumped in her
that could be
to look young.
Side effects or something.
We don't know. A lot of that could be because remember K. Michelle had that big old butt, all that in her butt, and she said she had to have it taken out because it was interfering with her health. Oh. And she said they had to scrape. It almost cost her life. They had to go in and scrape all of that because it had punctured and went all in her body.
See, whenever we're doing anything like that, even if it's not for cosmetic, if we're doing getting another liver transplant, a heart, a kidney, if you're seriously having issues with that, think about cosmetic stuff.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, she says whoever this guy is, he added that Madonna's health is improving. However, she is still under medical care. So,
and then
this
her
is the
age
hospital,
probably
or
has
her
a lot to
manager
do
said
with it.
this. Her manager.
And her age probably has a lot to do with it.
She's 64.
Because if she was like in her 30s, 20s, 30s, she wouldn't maybe have so much.
But I wonder if some of it has to do with all that plastic surgery she's had.
Really?
Because her surgeries look botched. Remember when you look at her face, it looked messed up, and then her butt was messed. It didn't look like they did a good job.
Or unless her body didn't take
or her
to
body,
it, right?
or her body didn't take
Isn't
to
that
it.
sad? Because you may be the one that get the breast implants, and your body didn't take to the thing inside you.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Okay.
So so everybody still send prayers for Madonna.
Holiday.
We all, we grew up with
Celebrate.
Well, I did. I grew up with Madonna because I'm young enough to have she was when I was in high school.
Yeah, because think about it, college is where we did a lot of partying and stuff, and that's when we started seeing a lot of the videos.
Yeah,
so she had a lot of videos. We learned the songs from there.
Well, I was high school, I think. Yeah, wasn't I high school with Madonna? Yeah, 86,
yeah, but think about
85.
it, I'm clubbing age.
Oh, I don't know what you.
Yeah, so Madonna was playing in the clubs.
You should have been out of college by then. You 6 years older than me.
No, I wasn't, because I stayed another year or so while we both graduated at the same time.
Yeah, you're right.
So I stayed another year and a half.
And then you went back or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I went back to graduate.
Okay, yeah. All right, so that's Madonna.
So she was big in the 80s, 86, 87.
Yeah, that's early 80s, 85, 84.
Yeah.
That's Madonna.
We have got to get together.
Wendy says, hey, siblings. Hey, Wendy.
Hey, Wendy.
Emerald says, hey, ladies.
Hey.
Let's see. Wendy says Catholic. Yeah, I knew she was Catholic or something.
Yeah.
Raised in some kind of strict religious background. Emerald says she does look like a science project. Yeah. She does. And I just watched Who's That Girl? Oh, yeah. Who's That Girl? But y'all remember, we all wanted to dress like Madonna. She had the gloves with the fingers cut out, the lace gloves. With the
like Cyndi Lauper, they had that free look.
Yes, lace gloves. I remember
the
Madonna.
Fluffy dresses, like the ballerina skirts with the boots,
the double belts. Remember the double belt? Yeah, all of that. That's Madonna. As much as people try to talk about Madonna, I know we talk about her, we make fun of it. Madonna's an icon.
Yeah, she is.
A lot of people, Britney stemmed from Madonna.
Yeah.
All of them came from Madonna.
I can tell. Yep.
All of them came from Madonna. So let's give her flowers while she's alive. Madonna gets that prop.
We wish her well.
But she's an old person trying to hold on to being young. I say the same with Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj looks like an old black lady trying to still hold on. It's like Little Kim.
She's not as
Give
bad
it
as
up.
Little Kim.
Oh no, Little Kim is no.
Little Kim looks so. That's what you saying, Emerald. The science project.
No,
Little Kim looks like a science project.
Yeah, that's bad.
I just hate that she even went that way.
Yeah,
and I was getting concerned.
She looked better before she messed herself up.
I was concerned about Vivica Fox.
She's starting to look better. I think what happened was they get this mindset, and it's who you hang around too. When you hang around a lot of people that's in Hollywood and they look plastic looking, you don't stand out. You thinking, I look okay. I'm looking at all the people I'm around. But then when you go to Middletown, USA, and you look like a mannequin, everybody like, what in the world? That was Vivica Fox.
Yeah.
And whatever she was doing, I think she stopped.
Oh, because her lips was looking bad.
She's starting to soften up, and you're starting to say, okay, a wrinkle here, that's fine.
Like her face wasn't like a statue.
Yes.
When you don't see them smiling,
The other person who's lightened up is Tamar Braxton.
Oh.
Tamar was looking like I don't know
really
what that
fake.
was. And then it's like like somebody must have shook her and said, stop.
Right.
And now it's like,
Too
okay,
much.
you can have a wrinkle here or this, or maybe this a little off. It makes you look natural. Whereas where everything is just plumped up and your lips everything is like this, you look fake.
They was teasing, she passed away, the funny comedian. What's her name? Not Phyllis Diller.
Oh, Phyllis Diller.
No, not.
Oh, Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers.
Yeah. Phyllis Diller too.
And Joan Rivers would make fun about herself getting cosmetic surgery.
The thing I love about Joan Rivers, and that's why I love comedians, is that a good comedian makes fun of themselves.
Yes, before you even can do it.
And so Joan Rivers will tell you she looks like a mannequin.
Right. And you would laugh at her throwing shade at her own self.
Yes.
I like that.
So Madonna did look horrible. So I'm hoping, I bet you, I don't know anything about this case. I would not be surprised if it's all the plastic surgery that caused that bacteria infection.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
So hopefully, like she says, she's working on her health. Mm-hmm. Stay away from the plastic surgery. She's not a bad looking woman.
She may have problems doing that.
I know. She's not a bad looking woman. Let yourself go natural and then look natural.
Okay.
All right. Wendy says, wait a minute, let me go back up. Queen Gemini. She said, I was a Cyndi Lauper girl.
Yeah.
Myself. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was Cyndi Lauper and Madonna. That was like that time. Mm-hmm. Girls just want to have fun. Cyndi Lauper was more...
let's realize.
Cyndi Lauper was more like if you didn't have to hide listening to Cyndi Lauper. With Madonna, you kind of had to be like,
risque.
I don't want everybody to know I'm listening. But Cyndi Lauper, everybody
even
was
that book
listening
that Madonna put out.
Yeah, the sex book. But Cyndi Lauper was like fun and everybody have fun.
Some commercials now. Something
with
health.
Love Cyndi Lauper.
Something with health.
And she always seemed to me, and I don't know if it's real or not, but I haven't heard anything to separate what I'm saying, to be nice in person.
Down there.
Like a nice, some celebrities, you hear they're nice in person. I always heard Cyndi Lauper was nice in person.
Okay.
Not a bad person.
Not sneery, not
Which
standoffish.
is good.
Okay.
Queen Gemini said Miley. Yeah, Miley came from Miley Cyrus. Mm-hmm. Wendy says, do you remember when Madonna kissed Britney in the mouth? Oh yeah, when they was on the thing.
On stage.
It's Britney, bitch. Okay. That's what she said when she touched that guy and got slapped in the face. Wendy said the swelling went down on Vivica. Yeah. Well, she stopped doing whatever it is she was doing.
Thank you.
And Queen says Joan Rivers, yeah. Emerald says, I love Time After Time. If you're lost and you look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting. Time after time. Yeah.
She was asked, I was looking at little tidbits about We Are the World. Mm-hmm. I think she had asked Quincy Jones or somebody. She was saying, do you mind if I ad-lib?
Well.
She ad-libbed that part.
Well, let's realize.
Well, no, it was later on. All overcome when we stand together as one. Yeah. All right. And he was happy she did that.
Love her.
She made it just comfortable.
Love her.
Okay, girl.
Yes, I'm glad you mentioned Cyndi Lauper. Love her. I miss that time.
I know.
That was so much fun. We can't go back. You know, when we start getting older, we start reminiscing.
Memories.
Yeah.
Corners of my
That's
mind.
fine. And that's what you want this generation to have. A lot of times when we get on them, they think we just hogging on them. Mm-hmm. We want y'all to have memories. Mm-hmm. We don't want when you in your 60s, remember that you sat in the room and played Game Boy all day. What kind of life is that? You should travel. We took our little cousin, dropped him off at the airport yesterday to Las Vegas. Travel. Go out and do stuff. Build memories. So when you get older, you can say, oh, I remember going to Vegas, or I remember when I was here or there.
He had the nerve to laugh at us when we went to order breakfast at McDonald's. And my sister said as her drink,
he's in his 20s.
Coke.
I said a Coke.
He laughed.
I got a muffin meal, and he got a muffin meal, and I said, "What do you want to drink?" He said, "High C."
Orange.
And then I said, "I'll have a Coke." He busted out laughing.
I was like, "What's wrong with a Coke?" Like
nobody who does that.
Eddie Murphy said, "Tell them to have a Coke and a smile."
He said, "Who drinks that in the morning?"
Is that not a young?
Is that weird?
Did y'all heard of this?
I don't know.
He said Coke with breakfast.
Allie Bliss says, y'all were too young to remember that time. Get out of here. Nope. 60 and 55. We remember all of it, Allie.
I remember it well.
I've been trying to get you to do that.
I don't want to do it though. I'm not like that.
I love those old
I like when you post it on Facebook. Like I noticed some people didn't recognize the one you posted with the family affair.
Yes.
Yeah, and I was like, Family Affair. I remember that black and white show.
I want you to do I remember it well.
No, I don't.
You wore blue.
Oh, You
Say
did
it.
that with your kids.
You wore blue. Say it.
No.
Say opposite.
I wore red.
Your hair was long.
No, it was short.
Oh, yes. I remember.
See, you got away with it when you were driving the bus for your little kindergarten.
We went to the movies.
No, we went to a show.
You were black.
I wore orange.
Oh, yes. I remember. Well,
And the kids like that?
I remember.
I think it's like a game for them.
Oh, yes.
Because it was always the opposite of whatever you say. So kids got into that.
I remember it well.
You want me as a grown woman.
You are blue. What?
Hey,
It's a song. Stupid girl. What are you talking about? Play along. It's Broadville.
That's why you did well with the kids.
All right.
Go ahead.
Emerald says Family Affair was just past me. And I normally know. Yeah, I posted that and made everybody not know. Mm-hmm. All right, so everybody wish Madonna well.
Okay.
All right, she remembers it well. You had this story. What's going on with what it was on
what
the View?
The View ladies was talking about one of these stories. I guess